In this in-depth exploration, we'll discover how the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophy can transform our modern lives. From fundamental principles like focusing on what we can control and practicing virtue, to more subtle concepts like embracing the present moment, we'll examine 12 powerful Stoic teachings. 1. Focus on what you can control. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, one of the most pivotal teachings is the emphasis on controlling what is within our power and letting go of what is not. This principle, central to the teachings of Stoicism, provides a framework for managing life's myriad challenges and uncertainties with grace and resilience. Understanding and applying this concept can lead to a profound transformation in how we navigate our lives, fostering a sense of peace and empowerment. At its core, the Stoic doctrine of control distinguishes between things we can influence and those we cannot. This dichotomy is succinctly captured by Epictetus in his Enchiridion. Some things are up to us and some things are not. This simple yet profound statement underlines the essence of Stoic thought. By focusing on what we can control, our own thoughts, actions, and reactions, we can cultivate a more centered and balanced life. Conversely, by accepting what we cannot control, external events, the actions of others, and the outcomes of our efforts, we can mitigate stress and frustration. The practical benefits of focusing on what we can control are manifold. Firstly, it significantly reduces stress and anxiety. When we constantly worry about things beyond our control, we waste valuable mental and emotional energy. This futile exertion can lead to a sense of helplessness and overwhelm. However, by redirecting our focus to what we can influence, we create a more manageable and constructive framework for our thoughts and actions. For instance, instead of fixating on the uncontrollable outcomes of a job interview, we can concentrate on preparing thoroughly and presenting ourselves confidently. This shift in focus not only enhances our performance, but also fosters a sense of calm and purpose. Another significant advantage of this Stoic principle is the enhanced sense of agency it provides. By concentrating on our own actions and responses, we become active participants in our lives rather than passive victims of circumstances. This proactive stance fosters resilience and empowers us to take responsibility for our decisions and behaviors. It encourages a mindset of growth and improvement, as we recognize that while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we can always control how we respond. This realization is deeply liberating and can transform our approach to life's challenges. Improved decision-making is another critical benefit of focusing on what we can control. When we base our decisions on factors within our influence, we are more likely to make rational and informed choices. This clarity allows us to set realistic goals and develop effective strategies, making us better equipped to adapt to changing situations. For example, in managing a project, focusing on the quality of our efforts and the processes we implement, rather than obsessing over the final outcome, can lead to better results and a more satisfying experience. In personal relationships, this principle promotes healthier and more empathetic interactions. Recognizing that we cannot control others' actions or opinions allows us to approach relationships with greater understanding and compassion. Instead of attempting to change others, we can focus on being the best version of ourselves and contributing positively to the relationship. This acceptance reduces conflicts and fosters a more harmonious dynamic. To practically apply this Stoic principle in daily life, several strategies can be adopted. One effective practice is daily reflection. Taking time each day to reflect on our thoughts, emotions, and actions helps us identify areas where we may be focusing on things beyond our control. Journaling can be a valuable tool in this regard, providing a space to explore and understand our internal landscape. By regularly engaging in reflection, we can cultivate a deeper awareness of our patterns and make more conscious choices. Mindfulness and meditation are also powerful practices for developing this focus. These practices enhance our ability to stay present and aware, helping us to observe our thoughts and reactions without becoming entangled in them. By cultivating mindfulness, we can better discern between what is within our control and what is not, allowing us to respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and equanimity. Setting clear priorities is another essential aspect of applying this Stoic principle. By identifying what truly matters to us and aligning our actions with these values, we can focus our energy on what we can control. This prioritization helps us navigate life's demands more effectively and ensures that our efforts are directed towards meaningful and constructive goals. For instance, in a work context, focusing on our own performance and development rather than office politics can lead to greater job satisfaction and professional growth. Building resilience is also crucial. Life is inherently unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable. By accepting this reality and focusing on how we can respond constructively, we build our capacity to handle adversity. Embracing failures as learning opportunities and using them to improve our skills and knowledge reinforces the Stoic mindset and prepares us for future challenges. Practicing gratitude can further reinforce this principle. By appreciating the aspects of our lives that we can control and expressing gratitude for our efforts and achievements, we enhance our overall well-being and reinforce a positive perspective. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack or cannot change to what we have and can influence, fostering a more content and empowered state of mind. A compelling example of the power of focusing on what we can control is illustrated by Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist. In his seminal work, Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl describes how he found purpose and resilience amidst the horrors of the Nazi concentration camps. Despite the unimaginable suffering and loss of control over his external circumstances, Frankl realized that he could still control his attitude and response to his situation. By finding meaning in his suffering and helping fellow prisoners, Frankl demonstrated the profound impact of focusing on one's internal state rather than external conditions. His story is a testament to the resilience and strength that this Stoic principle can cultivate. It's important to address common misconceptions about this Stoic principle. One such misconception is that focusing on what we can control means detaching from emotions. However, Stoicism does not advocate for the suppression of emotions. Instead, it encourages understanding and managing emotions without being dominated by them. It's about responding to emotions with reason and perspective, not eliminating them. Another misconception is that Stoicism promotes passive acceptance of all circumstances. In reality, Stoicism advocates for active engagement with life and the pursuit of personal excellence. It encourages taking purposeful action in areas within our control while accepting outcomes with equanimity. This balanced approach fosters both initiative and acceptance, enabling us to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and grace. Integrating the principle of focusing on what we can control into modern life can significantly enhance our well-being and effectiveness. In the workplace, this approach can improve productivity and job satisfaction. By concentrating on our performance, professional development, and relationships with colleagues, we can create a more fulfilling and successful career. In personal relationships, recognizing that we cannot control others' actions or opinions fosters healthier interactions. By focusing on being supportive, understanding, and compassionate, we can build stronger and more meaningful connections. In terms of health and well-being, prioritizing actions that contribute to our physical and mental health can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Instead of fixating on uncontrollable health outcomes, we can focus on maintaining a healthy lifestyle through diet, exercise, and stress management. This proactive approach enhances our overall well-being and reduces anxiety related to health concerns. In financial management, accepting that market fluctuations and economic conditions are beyond our control can reduce financial stress. By making informed financial decisions, budgeting effectively, and saving wisely, we can create greater financial stability and security. This approach promotes a more balanced and stress-free financial life. In conclusion, focusing on what we can control is a powerful and transformative principle rooted in Stoic philosophy. By embracing this concept, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace, resilience, and empowerment. It allows us to navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and purpose, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Incorporating this Stoic secret into our daily lives requires consistent practice and self-awareness. It involves shifting our mindset, prioritizing our actions, and accepting the limits of our influence. By doing so, we can reduce stress, make better decisions, and build stronger relationships. The essence of Stoicism lies in understanding that while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we can always control how we respond. This realization is the key to unlocking our potential and living our best lives. Embrace the Stoic wisdom of focusing on what you can control, and you will find yourself better equipped to face life's uncertainties with grace and fortitude. 2. Practice virtue above all. Practicing virtue lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that living virtuously was the key to a good and meaningful life. Virtue, in Stoic terms, includes wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These are not just abstract concepts but practical principles that can guide our daily actions and decisions. By prioritizing virtue above all else, we can navigate life with integrity, purpose, and inner peace. Wisdom is the ability to make sound judgments and decisions based on knowledge and understanding. It involves discerning what is good and bad, what is within our control and what is not. Wisdom enables us to see things clearly, to understand the deeper truths of life, and to act accordingly. It is the foundation of all other virtues because it guides our actions and choices. Courage is the strength to face difficulties, challenges, and fears with resolve and determination. It is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. Courage is essential for overcoming obstacles, taking risks, and standing up for what is right. It empowers us to pursue our goals and values even when the path is difficult. Justice is the commitment to fairness, equality, and doing what is right for others. It involves treating people with respect, compassion, and integrity. Justice is about recognizing the dignity and worth of every individual and acting in ways that contribute to the common good. It guides our interactions with others and helps build trust and harmony in our communities. Temperance is the practice of self-control, moderation, and balance in all aspects of life. It involves managing our desires, impulses, and emotions in a way that aligns with our values and goals. Temperance helps us avoid excess, maintain discipline, and cultivate inner harmony. It is essential for leading a balanced and fulfilling life. Living virtuously requires a conscious and consistent effort. It means aligning our thoughts, actions, and decisions with these virtues in every situation. This alignment fosters a sense of integrity and authenticity as we act in accordance with our true values and principles. It also brings a sense of inner peace, as we know we are doing our best to live a good life. One of the practical ways to cultivate virtue is through self-reflection and mindfulness. By regularly reflecting on our actions and decisions, we can assess whether they align with our values and virtues. This practice helps us become more aware of our strengths and weaknesses and guides us in making better choices. Mindfulness allows us to stay present and aware, to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, and to act with intention and purpose. Another way to practice virtue is by setting clear and meaningful goals that reflect our values. By identifying what truly matters to us and committing to pursue it, we can focus our efforts on actions that contribute to our growth and well-being. This focus helps us stay motivated and disciplined, as we are guided by a sense of purpose and direction. Cultivating virtue also involves seeking wisdom and learning from others. The Stoics valued knowledge and education as essential for personal growth and development. By reading, studying, and engaging with different perspectives, we can broaden our understanding and enhance our ability to make wise decisions. Learning from the experiences and insights of others helps us grow and evolve, as we gain new tools and perspectives to navigate life's challenges. Practicing virtue is not about being perfect or never making mistakes. It is about striving to do our best, to learn and grow from our experiences, and to continuously improve. The pursuit of virtue is a lifelong journey, as we encounter new situations and challenges that test our values and principles. By embracing this journey with humility and determination, we can cultivate a life of integrity, purpose, and fulfillment. In conclusion, practicing virtue above all else is a central tenet of Stoic philosophy. It involves cultivating wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in our thoughts, actions, and decisions. By prioritizing virtue, we can navigate life with integrity, purpose, and inner peace. This practice requires conscious and consistent effort, self-reflection, mindfulness, and a commitment to personal growth and learning. Embracing the pursuit of virtue as a lifelong journey allows us to live a meaningful and fulfilling life, guided by our true values and principles. 3. Embrace adversity as growth. One of the most profound insights of Stoic philosophy is the idea that adversity is not just something to be endured, but embraced as a vital part of our personal growth and development. This perspective fundamentally changes how we view challenges and setbacks, transforming them from sources of suffering into opportunities for learning and growth. The Stoic principle of "the obstacle is the way," articulated by the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, encapsulates this mindset. According to this principle, every obstacle we encounter presents an opportunity to improve ourselves and become stronger. This approach requires a shift in perspective, viewing difficulties not as impediments but as pathways to personal development. Adversity often brings discomfort, pain, and uncertainty, which are natural human experiences. However, the Stoics teach us that these experiences do not define us. Our responses to them do. By embracing adversity, we develop resilience, adaptability, and inner strength. This resilience enables us to face future challenges with greater confidence and composure. One way to embrace adversity is by reframing our mindset. Instead of seeing challenges as threats, we can view them as opportunities to test and strengthen our virtues. For example, a difficult project at work can be seen as an opportunity to practice perseverance, creativity, and problem-solving skills. A personal setback, such as a breakup or loss, can be viewed as a chance to cultivate resilience, self-compassion, and emotional intelligence. Another important aspect of embracing adversity is learning to accept what we cannot change. The Stoics emphasize the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. By accepting the latter, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and focus our energy on what we can influence. This acceptance does not mean passive resignation, but an active engagement with reality. It involves acknowledging our circumstances and choosing how to respond constructively. Embracing adversity also involves cultivating a growth mindset. This mindset, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, aligns closely with Stoic principles. It is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. A growth mindset encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats to our self-worth. By adopting this mindset, we become more resilient, motivated, and open to learning from our experiences. In practical terms, embracing adversity requires self-awareness and reflection. When faced with a challenge, we can ask ourselves, what can I learn from this experience? How can this situation help me grow? What virtues or skills can I develop as a result? These questions shift our focus from the negative aspects of the situation to the potential for growth and development. Seeking support from others is another crucial aspect of embracing adversity. The Stoics valued community and believe that we are all interconnected. Sharing our struggles with trusted friends, mentors, or support groups can provide valuable perspectives, encouragement, and practical advice. This support helps us feel less isolated and more empowered to navigate challenges. It is also important to practice self-compassion during times of adversity. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and patience, especially when we face difficulties or make mistakes. By being gentle with ourselves, we create a supportive internal environment that fosters resilience and growth. Self-compassion helps us bounce back from setbacks and maintain our motivation and well-being. Embracing adversity does not mean seeking out suffering or denying our emotions. It means recognizing that challenges are an inevitable part of life and choosing to face them with courage and an open heart. It means allowing ourselves to feel and process our emotions while also looking for the lessons and opportunities within our experiences. In conclusion, embracing adversity as a pathway to growth is a transformative principle of Stoic philosophy. By reframing our mindset, accepting what we cannot change, cultivating a growth mindset, seeking support, and practicing self-compassion, we can navigate challenges with resilience and grace. This approach allows us to transform obstacles into opportunities for personal development, leading to a more empowered and fulfilling life. 4. Detach from outcomes. A cornerstone of Stoic philosophy is the idea of detaching from outcomes. This principle teaches us to focus on our actions and efforts rather than the results they produce. By detaching from outcomes, we can reduce anxiety, enhance our sense of control, and find greater peace and satisfaction in our endeavors. The Stoics believe that while we can control our intentions, actions, and responses, The outcomes of those actions are often influenced by factors beyond our control. This understanding encourages us to invest our energy in what we can control, our efforts and attitudes, while accepting that we cannot guarantee specific results. Detaching from outcomes does not mean apathy or indifference to success. Rather, it means committing fully to our efforts without becoming overly attached to the results. This mindset fosters resilience and equanimity as we learn to navigate successes and failures with the same sense of inner stability. One practical way to cultivate detachment from outcomes is by setting process-oriented goals rather than outcome-oriented ones. For example, instead of setting a goal to get a promotion, we can set a goal to consistently improve my skills and performance. This shift in focus allows us to concentrate on the actions we can take to achieve our goals without becoming fixated on the final result. It also provides a sense of accomplishment and progress, regardless of the outcome. Another important aspect of detaching from outcomes is practicing acceptance. Acceptance involves acknowledging the reality of our situation and letting go of our attachment to specific results. This practice can be challenging, especially when we are deeply invested in a particular outcome. However, by cultivating acceptance, we can free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and maintain a sense of inner peace. Mindfulness and meditation are valuable tools for practicing detachment from outcomes. These practices help us stay present and aware, allowing us to observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. By regularly engaging in mindfulness and meditation, we can develop a greater sense of detachment and equanimity, enabling us to respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and composure. Another practical approach is to focus on the intrinsic value of our actions. Instead of seeking external validation or rewards, we can find fulfillment in the actions themselves. For example, instead of seeking praise for a job well done, we can find satisfaction in knowing that we put forth our best effort. This shift in perspective fosters a sense of intrinsic motivation and fulfillment, independent of external outcomes. Detaching from outcomes also involves recognizing the impermanence of success and failure. The Stoics taught that both success and failure are temporary and subject to change. By understanding the transient nature of outcomes, we can maintain a balanced perspective and avoid becoming overly attached to any particular result. This awareness helps us navigate life's ups and downs with greater resilience and grace. In relationships, detaching from outcomes means focusing on our actions and intentions rather than trying to control how others respond. By being kind, compassionate, and supportive, we can contribute positively to our relationships without becoming overly attached to specific reactions or outcomes. This approach fosters healthier and more authentic connections as we allow others to be themselves and respect their autonomy. In conclusion, detaching from outcomes is a powerful Stoic principle that fosters resilience, inner peace, and fulfillment. By focusing on our efforts and actions, practicing acceptance, and recognizing the impermanence of success and failure, we can navigate life's challenges with greater equanimity and grace. This mindset allows us to find intrinsic value in our actions and maintain a sense of inner stability, regardless of external results. 5. Act with purpose and intent. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of acting with purpose and intent. This principle encourages us to align our actions with our values and goals, ensuring that our efforts are meaningful and directed towards what truly matters. By acting with purpose and intent, we can lead a more focused, fulfilling, and impactful life. Acting with purpose involves understanding our core values and what we want to achieve in life. It requires introspection and self-awareness to identify what truly matters to us. Once we have a clear sense of our values and goals, we can align our actions with these guiding principles. This alignment provides a sense of direction and motivation, as we know that our efforts are contributing to our broader life objectives. One practical way to act with purpose is by setting clear and specific goals that reflect our values. These goals serve as a roadmap, guiding our actions and decisions. By regularly reviewing and updating our goals, we can stay focused and ensure that our efforts are aligned with our purpose. This practice helps us avoid distractions and stay committed to what truly matters. Another important aspect of acting with purpose is intentionality. Intentionality involves being mindful and deliberate in our actions, rather than acting on autopilot or out of habit. By approaching each task and interaction with a clear sense of purpose, we can make more thoughtful and effective choices. This intentionality fosters a sense of presence and engagement, enhancing the quality of our experiences. Mindfulness is a valuable tool for cultivating intentionality. By practicing mindfulness, we can develop greater awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. This awareness allows us to act more deliberately and in alignment with our values and goals. Mindfulness helps us stay present and focused, enabling us to respond to situations with clarity and purpose. Another practical approach is to prioritize our tasks and activities based on their alignment with our values and goals. By focusing on what truly matters, we can direct our energy and efforts towards actions that have a meaningful impact. This prioritization helps us manage our time and resources more effectively, ensuring that we are making progress towards our objectives. Acting with purpose also involves being adaptable and open to change. Life is inherently unpredictable, and our goals and priorities may evolve over time. By remaining flexible and willing to adjust our actions and plans, we can stay aligned with our purpose even as circumstances change. This adaptability allows us to navigate life's uncertainties with resilience and grace. In relationships, acting with purpose means being intentional and authentic in our interactions. By approaching our relationships with a clear sense of purpose and values, we can build deeper and more meaningful connections. This intentionality fosters trust, respect, and mutual support, enhancing the quality of our relationships. In conclusion, acting with purpose and intent is a central principle of Stoic philosophy. By aligning our actions with our values and goals, practicing intentionality and mindfulness, and prioritizing what truly matters, we can lead a more focused, fulfilling, and impactful life. This approach fosters a sense of direction and motivation, helping us navigate life's challenges with clarity and purpose. Embracing this principle allows us to live more authentically and contribute positively to the world around us. 6. Cultivate a mindful attitude. Cultivating a mindful attitude is essential in Stoic philosophy. Mindfulness involves being fully present and aware in each moment, observing our thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment. By developing a mindful attitude, we can enhance our self-awareness, reduce stress, and respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and composure. Mindfulness is the foundation of self-awareness. It allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions as they arise, providing insight into our internal landscape. This awareness helps us understand our patterns and triggers, enabling us to make more conscious choices. By regularly practicing mindfulness, we can cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves and gain greater control over our responses. One practical way to cultivate mindfulness is through meditation. Meditation provides a structured practice for developing mindfulness, helping us train our attention and focus. By setting aside time each day for meditation, we can build the habit of mindfulness and carry this awareness into our daily activities. Meditation helps us stay present and centered, reducing the impact of stress and distractions. Another effective practice is mindful breathing. By paying attention to our breath, we can anchor ourselves in the present moment and create a sense of calm and relaxation. Mindful breathing can be practiced anytime and anywhere, providing a simple yet powerful tool for managing stress and enhancing focus. This practice helps us cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience. Mindful observation is another valuable technique. By observing our surroundings and experiences with a sense of curiosity and openness, we can enhance our awareness and appreciation of the present moment. This practice involves paying attention to the details of our environment, such as the sights, sounds, and sensations we encounter. Mindful observation helps us stay engaged and connected to the world around us. Practicing gratitude is also an important aspect of cultivating a mindful attitude. Gratitude involves recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of our lives, even in the midst of challenges. By regularly reflecting on what we are grateful for, we can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This practice fosters a sense of contentment and well-being, enhancing our overall perspective. Mindfulness can also be integrated into our daily activities. By approaching routine tasks with a sense of presence and intention, we can transform mundane activities into opportunities for mindfulness. Whether it's eating, walking, or working, we can practice being fully engaged in the moment, and appreciating the experience. This approach helps us cultivate a sense of mindfulness throughout the day. In relationships, cultivating a mindful attitude means being fully present and attentive in our interactions. By listening deeply and responding thoughtfully, we can enhance our communication and build stronger connections. Mindfulness fosters empathy and understanding, helping us navigate conflicts and challenges with greater ease. In conclusion, cultivating a mindful attitude is a powerful practice in Stoic philosophy. By developing mindfulness through meditation, mindful breathing, observation, gratitude, and integrating mindfulness into daily activities, we can enhance our self-awareness, reduce stress, and respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and composure. This practice fosters a sense of presence and engagement, helping us live more fully and authentically. Embracing mindfulness allows us to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and grace, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. 7. Accept what you cannot change. Acceptance of what we cannot change is a fundamental tenet of Stoic philosophy. This principle teaches us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not, and to focus our energy on the former. By accepting the things we cannot change, we can reduce unnecessary suffering and cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience. The Stoics believe that many aspects of life are beyond our control, including external events, other people's actions, and natural occurrences. Trying to change or control these aspects can lead to frustration, anxiety, and disappointment. Instead, the Stoics encourage us to accept these realities and focus on how we respond to them. This acceptance does not mean passive resignation, but an active engagement with what is within our control. One practical way to cultivate acceptance is by practicing mindfulness and reflection. By regularly reflecting on our thoughts, emotions, and experiences, we can develop a deeper understanding of what is within our control and what is not. This awareness helps us recognize the limits of our influence and focus our efforts on what we can change. Mindfulness allows us to observe our reactions and choose how to respond, fostering a sense of calm and clarity. Another important aspect of acceptance is developing a growth mindset. A growth mindset involves seeing challenges and setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth rather than threats to our self-worth. By embracing this mindset, we can approach life's difficulties with curiosity and resilience, looking for the lessons and opportunities within them. This perspective helps us accept what we cannot change and focus on how we can grow and improve. Practicing gratitude is also a valuable tool for cultivating acceptance. By regularly reflecting on what we are grateful for, we can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This practice helps us appreciate the positive aspects of our lives and find contentment in the present moment. Gratitude fosters a sense of acceptance and well-being, enhancing our overall perspective. Seeking support from others is another crucial aspect of acceptance. Sharing our struggles with trusted friends, mentors, or support groups can provide valuable perspectives, encouragement, and practical advice. This support helps us feel less isolated and more empowered to navigate challenges. It also reminds us that we are not alone in our experiences and that others have faced similar difficulties. Acceptance also involves letting go of the need for control. The Stoics taught that while we can control our actions and responses, we cannot control the outcomes. By letting go of the need to control everything, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. This practice allows us to focus on what we can influence and trust that we can handle whatever comes our way. In relationships, acceptance means recognizing and respecting others' autonomy and choices. By accepting that we cannot control how others think or behave, we can approach our interactions with greater understanding and compassion. This acceptance fosters healthier and more authentic connections as we allow others to be themselves and respect their individuality. In conclusion, accepting what we cannot change is a powerful Stoic principle that fosters inner peace, resilience, and well-being. By practicing mindfulness and reflection, developing a growth mindset, practicing gratitude, seeking support, and letting go of the need for control, we can cultivate acceptance and navigate life's challenges with greater ease. This approach helps us focus on what we can influence and respond to situations with wisdom and grace. Embracing acceptance allows us to live more fully and authentically, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. 8. Prioritize inner peace over external validation. Prioritizing inner peace over external validation is a central principle of Stoic philosophy. This principle teaches us to seek fulfillment and self-worth from within rather than relying on external approval or recognition. By focusing on inner peace, we can cultivate a sense of contentment and resilience, independent of external circumstances. The Stoics believe that true fulfillment comes from living in accordance with our values and principles, rather than seeking validation from others. External validation, such as praise, recognition, or social status, is fleeting and subject to change. Relying on it for our sense of self-worth can lead to insecurity, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. In contrast, inner peace is stable and enduring, grounded in our integrity and self-awareness. One practical way to prioritize inner peace is by practicing self-reflection and mindfulness. By regularly reflecting on our thoughts, actions, and motivations, we can develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and what truly matters to us. This awareness helps us align our actions with our values and principles, fostering a sense of authenticity and fulfillment. Mindfulness allows us to stay present and connected to our inner selves, reducing the influence of external validation. Another important aspect of prioritizing inner peace is setting boundaries. Boundaries help us protect our time, energy, and well-being, ensuring that we are not overextending ourselves to meet others' expectations. By setting clear and healthy boundaries, we can focus on what is truly important to us and maintain a sense of balance and inner peace. This practice empowers us to say no to demands that do not align with our values or priorities, reducing stress and enhancing our well-being. Practicing gratitude is also a valuable tool for cultivating inner peace. By regularly reflecting on what we are grateful for, we can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This practice helps us appreciate the positive aspects of our lives and find contentment in the present moment. Gratitude fosters a sense of inner peace and well-being, independent of external validation. Seeking intrinsic motivation is another crucial aspect of prioritizing inner peace. Intrinsic motivation involves finding fulfillment and satisfaction in the actions themselves, rather than the external rewards they may bring. By focusing on the intrinsic value of our actions, we can cultivate a sense of purpose and fulfillment that is not dependent on external approval. This approach helps us stay motivated and engaged, even when external recognition is lacking. In relationships, prioritizing inner peace means being true to ourselves and our values, rather than seeking to please others. By approaching our interactions with authenticity and integrity, we can build deeper and more meaningful connections. This practice fosters trust and respect as others recognize and appreciate our genuine self. It also reduces the pressure to conform to others' expectations, allowing us to maintain a sense of inner peace. In conclusion, prioritizing inner peace over external validation is a powerful Stoic principle that fosters contentment, resilience, and well-being. By practicing self-reflection and mindfulness, setting boundaries, practicing gratitude, seeking intrinsic motivation, and being authentic in relationships, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace that is independent of external circumstances. This approach helps us live more authentically and fulfill our true potential, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. 9. Develop resilience through practice. Developing resilience is a key tenet of Stoic philosophy. Resilience is the ability to withstand and recover from adversity, challenges, and setbacks. It is a quality that enables us to navigate life's difficulties with strength and grace. By practicing resilience, we can cultivate a sense of inner strength and adaptability, allowing us to thrive even in the face of challenges. The Stoics believe that resilience is built through consistent practice and effort. It is not an innate quality, but a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. By embracing challenges and viewing them as opportunities for growth, we can enhance our resilience and become more capable of handling future difficulties. One practical way to develop resilience is by cultivating a growth mindset. A growth mindset involves seeing challenges and setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth rather than threats to our self-worth. By embracing this mindset, we can approach life's difficulties with curiosity and determination, looking for the lessons and opportunities within them. This perspective helps us build resilience and adapt to changing circumstances. Another important aspect of developing resilience is practicing self-compassion. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and patience, especially when we face difficulties or make mistakes. By being gentle with ourselves, we create a supportive internal environment that fosters resilience and growth. Self-compassion helps us bounce back from setbacks and maintain our motivation and well-being. Mindfulness and meditation are also valuable tools for developing resilience. These practices enhance our ability to stay present and aware, allowing us to observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. By regularly engaging in mindfulness and meditation, we can develop a greater sense of inner calm and stability, enabling us to respond to challenges with greater clarity and composure. Building resilience also involves seeking support from others. Sharing our struggles with trusted friends, mentors, or support groups can provide valuable perspectives, encouragement, and practical advice. This support helps us feel less isolated and more empowered to navigate challenges. It also reminds us that we are not alone in our experiences and that others have faced similar difficulties. Another practical approach is to set realistic and achievable goals. By breaking down larger challenges into smaller, manageable tasks, we can build confidence and momentum. This approach helps us stay motivated and focused as we can see progress and accomplishments along the way. Setting and achieving small goals fosters a sense of resilience and determination. Practicing gratitude is also an important aspect of developing resilience. By regularly reflecting on what we are grateful for, we can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This practice helps us appreciate the positive aspects of our lives and find contentment in the present moment. Gratitude fosters a sense of resilience and well-being, enhancing our overall perspective. In conclusion, developing resilience through practice is a powerful Stoic principle that fosters inner strength, adaptability, and well-being. By cultivating a growth mindset, practicing self-compassion, engaging in mindfulness and meditation, seeking support, setting realistic goals, and practicing gratitude, we can build resilience and navigate life's challenges with greater ease. This approach helps us thrive even in the face of adversity, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. 10. Simplify your life. Simplicity is a central tenet of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believe that a simple and deliberate life leads to greater peace, clarity, and fulfillment. By removing distractions and focusing on what truly matters, we can cultivate a sense of inner calm and purpose. Simplifying our lives allows us to direct our energy and efforts towards meaningful actions and relationships, enhancing our overall well-being. One practical way to simplify your life is by decluttering your physical space. A cluttered environment can create a sense of chaos and overwhelm, making it difficult to focus and relax. By organizing and decluttering our surroundings, we can create a more peaceful and functional space. This practice helps us feel more in control and reduces the stress associated with a disorganized environment. Another important aspect of simplifying your life is managing your time effectively. Time is a finite resource, and how we choose to spend it significantly impacts our well-being. By prioritizing activities that align with our values and goals, we can ensure that our time is spent meaningfully and productively. This approach involves setting boundaries, saying no to non-essential commitments, and focusing on what truly matters. Simplifying your life also involves reducing mental clutter. This practice involves managing stress, reducing negative thinking, and cultivating a positive mindset. Mindfulness and meditation are valuable tools for achieving this. By regularly practicing mindfulness and meditation, we can develop greater awareness of our thoughts and emotions, allowing us to respond to situations with clarity and composure. These practices help us stay present and reduce the mental noise that can distract us from our goals. Another practical approach is to streamline your daily routines. By creating simple and effective routines, we can reduce decision fatigue and increase our efficiency. This practice involves identifying the essential tasks that need to be done and finding the most efficient way to accomplish them. Streamlining our routines helps us save time and energy, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. Simplifying your life also involves letting go of materialism and the pursuit of external validation. The Stoics believe that true fulfillment comes from within, not from external possessions or achievements. By focusing on intrinsic values and finding contentment in the present moment, we can reduce the desire for material possessions and external recognition. This practice helps us cultivate a sense of inner peace and well-being. Another important aspect of simplifying your life is focusing on meaningful relationships. By prioritizing relationships that bring joy, support, and growth, we can enhance our overall well-being. This practice involves spending quality time with loved ones, being present in our interactions, and nurturing connections that align with our values. Simplifying our social interactions helps us build deeper and more meaningful relationships. In conclusion, simplifying your life is a powerful Stoic principle that fosters peace, clarity, and fulfillment. By decluttering your physical space, managing your time effectively, reducing mental clutter, streamlining routines, letting go of materialism, and focusing on meaningful relationships, you can cultivate a more deliberate and purposeful life. This approach helps you direct your energy and efforts towards what truly matters, enhancing your overall well-being and leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. 11. Seek wisdom and knowledge. Seeking wisdom and knowledge is a fundamental principle of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics valued the pursuit of wisdom as essential for personal growth, decision-making, and living a virtuous life. By continually seeking knowledge and understanding, we can enhance our ability to navigate life's challenges with clarity and insight. Wisdom is the ability to make sound judgments and decisions based on knowledge and understanding. It involves discerning what is good and bad, what is within our control and what is not, and acting accordingly. Wisdom is the foundation of all other virtues, guiding our actions and choices in alignment with our values and principles. One practical way to seek wisdom and knowledge is through continuous learning. This practice involves reading, studying, and engaging with different perspectives and ideas. By exposing ourselves to a wide range of knowledge, we can broaden our understanding and enhance our ability to make informed decisions. Continuous learning helps us stay curious, open-minded, and adaptable, enabling us to grow and evolve. Another important aspect of seeking wisdom is self-reflection. By regularly reflecting on our thoughts, actions, and experiences, we can gain deeper insights into our patterns and behaviors. This awareness helps us identify areas for improvement and make more conscious choices. Self-reflection fosters a sense of self-awareness and personal growth, enhancing our overall well-being. Seeking wisdom also involves learning from others. The Stoics valued mentorship and community, recognizing that we can gain valuable insights and perspectives from those around us. By seeking guidance from mentors, engaging in meaningful conversations, and being open to feedback, we can learn from the experiences and wisdom of others. This practice helps us grow and develop as we gain new tools and perspectives to navigate life's challenges. Another practical approach is to cultivate critical thinking skills. Critical thinking involves analyzing and evaluating information and arguments to form sound judgments and decisions. By developing critical thinking skills, we can enhance our ability to discern truth from falsehood, make informed decisions, and solve problems effectively. This practice helps us navigate complex situations with clarity and confidence. Mindfulness and meditation are also valuable tools for seeking wisdom. These practices enhance our ability to stay present and aware, allowing us to observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. By regularly engaging in mindfulness and meditation, we can develop greater clarity and insight, enabling us to respond to situations with wisdom and understanding. In relationships, seeking wisdom means being open to learning from others and valuing diverse perspectives. By approaching our interactions with curiosity and empathy, we can gain new insights and enhance our understanding of different viewpoints. This practice fosters deeper and more meaningful connections as we learn and grow together. In conclusion, seeking wisdom and knowledge is a powerful Stoic principle that fosters personal growth, clarity, and insight. By engaging in continuous learning, practicing self-reflection, learning from others, cultivating critical thinking skills, and engaging in mindfulness and meditation, we can enhance our ability to navigate life's challenges with wisdom and understanding. This approach helps us make informed decisions, solve problems effectively, and live a more virtuous and fulfilling life. Embracing the pursuit of wisdom allows us to grow and evolve, leading to a more meaningful and impactful existence. 12. Embrace the present moment. Embracing the present moment is a fundamental principle of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believe that the present moment is the only time we truly have control over, and by living fully in the present, we can cultivate a sense of peace, clarity, and fulfillment. This principle encourages us to let go of regrets about the past and worries about the future, and to focus on the here and now. One practical way to embrace the present moment is through mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being fully present and aware in each moment, observing our thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we can develop a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. This awareness helps us stay engaged and responsive, enhancing the quality of our experiences. Another important aspect of embracing the present moment is practicing gratitude. Gratitude involves recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of our lives, even in the midst of challenges. By regularly reflecting on what we are grateful for, we can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This practice fosters a sense of contentment and well-being, helping us stay present and appreciative of the moment. Letting go of distractions is also crucial for embracing the present moment. In today's fast-paced world, it is easy to become overwhelmed by distractions and lose sight of what truly matters. By setting boundaries and prioritizing our time and energy, we can create space for presence and mindfulness. This practice helps us stay focused and engaged, allowing us to fully experience and appreciate the present moment. Another practical approach is to engage in activities that promote presence and flow. Flow is a state of complete immersion and engagement in an activity, where we lose track of time and become fully absorbed in the experience. By finding activities that bring us joy and fulfillment, we can cultivate a sense of presence and flow in our lives. This practice helps us stay present and connected, enhancing our overall well-being. Embracing the present moment also involves letting go of regrets about the past and worries about the future. The Stoics taught that while we can learn from the past and plan for the future, our focus should be on the present moment. By accepting what we cannot change and focusing on what we can influence, we can reduce unnecessary suffering and cultivate a sense of peace and clarity. In relationships, embracing the present moment means being fully present and attentive in our interactions. By listening deeply and responding thoughtfully, we can enhance our communication and build stronger connections. This practice fosters empathy and understanding, helping us navigate conflicts and challenges with greater ease. In conclusion, embracing the present moment is a powerful Stoic principle that fosters peace, clarity, and fulfillment. By practicing mindfulness, gratitude, letting go of distractions, engaging in activities that promote presence and flow, and letting go of regrets and worries, we can cultivate a sense of presence and mindfulness in our lives. This approach helps us stay engaged and responsive, enhancing the quality of our experiences and leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Embracing the present moment allows us to live more fully and authentically, appreciating the beauty and richness of each moment. These principles have stood the test of time for a reason. They offer a practical framework for navigating life's challenges with wisdom, courage, and serenity. I encourage you to reflect on these teachings and consider how you can incorporate them into your life. Start small. Perhaps focus on one principle each week and observe how it impacts your thoughts and actions. Remember, becoming a Stoic is a lifelong journey. It's not about perfection, but about consistent practice and growth. Be patient with yourself as you cultivate these habits of mind. If you found value in this video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel for more content on practical philosophy and personal development. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Stoic wisdom. Until next time, stay curious, stay resilient, and keep striving for virtue in all that you do.